My name is Tonia Wellons, and I am indeed incredibly proud to serve as the President and CEO at the Greater Washington Community Foundation. And it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the 2024 Celebration of Philanthropy. As we gather tonight in celebration, I am filled with a sense of gratitude and immense joy, just looking around the room and seeing so many friends who have been with this community foundation over many, many years, even predating me, as well as friends who are new and have joined us along the way. I want to start by thanking all of you for all of the work that you do every single day to make this community better. I also want to extend my deepest thanks and sincere appreciation to our community champions and event sponsors. A special acknowledgement goes to our lead sponsors, including the Smart Family Fund, Decker Anstrom and Sherry Heimstra, Brown Advisory, Capital One, Care First, National Capital Bank, Sterling Spearn and Diana Aviv, the Cliff and Deborah White Family Foundation. Your generous support not only makes nights like tonight possible, but it really fuels the work of the Community Foundation and our broader mission. Thank you. I want to give a special acknowledgement to the members of tonight's host committee. This host committee has been like no other. They've really been instrumental in generating the ideas and the energy to help us celebrate and honor Alex in grand style. And they've also been a machine when it comes to fundraising. They know how to do it, and they've done it well and many times over. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the host committee. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Actually, would members of the host committee please stand and be recognized? I want to quickly make sure that my board of trustees are acknowledged. If you are a member of the board of directors for the Greater Washington Community Foundation, please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you for your amazing support and your service. If there are any elected officials who are here, please wave your hands in the air because I know how much you care, and we're glad that you are here. You know, looking back over the years, it's clear that we've reached significant milestones together. Last spring, we celebrated the Community Foundation's 50th anniversary by launching the first ever comprehensive capital campaign called Together We Prosper, a campaign that is focused, as you heard, on pursuing economic justice. Since then, we have been completely overwhelmed by the response our community has given us. We have raised, drum roll please, nearly $60 million towards an increased goal of $75 million. And I'm noting increased goal because our initial goal was $50 million, and like a good board of directors does, once you're close to the goal, they raise the goal. We are so grateful to all of you in making this historic campaign a reality, and yet we have a ways to go. And I bet you're wondering, how will $75 million really work to increase economic mobility and help us to address our North Star of closing the racial wealth gap in our region? Well, your support and partnership enable investments in powerful economic mobility strategies that we are putting to work in this community right now. We're putting it to work in the parts of our community that are experiencing the deepest disparities and demonstrating the greatest opportunity for impact. For example, we are proud to join forces with the Prince George's County Council, the County Executive, and the Meyer Foundation to launch the first ever guaranteed income pilot in the county. Thrive Prince George's is a 2-year pilot that is just about to start distributing $800 payments in cash assistance to approximately 125 seasoned citizens, as we like to call them, people who are over 60, working every single day and still having trouble making ends meet. We're also supporting 50 youth who've aged out of the foster care system. Our investments in this pilot is just one of several pilots that we've already invested in. We're investing in pilots that serve residents in DC, Montgomery County, Arlington, and Alexandria. These pilots bring to bear, and they're designed to bring proven strategies to help our region's families move from crisis to stability, from stability to economic mobility, and hopefully to be able to begin saving and building a future for their families. We hope these demonstrations will help local and federal government officials argue that a guaranteed income is an effective poverty alleviation strategy, and it's ready for investment right now. We've also been busy developing an innovative children's savings program that will start with 2 kindergarten classes in high opportunity areas. We'll make annual deposits of $1,000 a year so that students can graduate with up to $13,000 in savings that can be redeemed at graduation to pursue higher education, to roll over as a down payment for their home, their first home, to start a business, or to take other steps towards securing their future. Programs like this have proven to increase economic mobility, and they're leading us towards our North Star to close the racial wealth gap. You will hear more about our campaign. Actually, you'll hear a lot more about our campaign over the next year, and I look forward to getting you all involved. I share these updates with you to demonstrate just how our combined efforts have already sparked transformative shifts, and they're directly benefiting those we aim to support. These accomplishments embody the strength of our shared vision and unwavering commitment to this community. In an era of rapid change where artificial intelligence and digital connectivity redefine our lives, we really are finding ourselves at a crossroads right now. While these advancements have brought us closer in many ways, they also pose unique challenges to our sense of community and connection. It really is the paradox of our time. We're more connected on the one hand, yet feeling more isolated on the other. The Community Foundation recently partnered with the Gallup organization to conduct our every 3 years, Voices DMV Community Listening Survey of resident attitudes and perceptions of the region. These results are coming forth in an upcoming Insights report, and they show that most residents believe that our region, affectionately called the DMV, is still a good place to live. But many express optimism. They also express optimism about where our region is heading, even as they confirm what many of us have been experiencing, feeling disconnected and wanting to be more plugged in to their community. Even in the most powerful city in the United States of America, the majority of respondents don't feel like they have an opportunity to influence local decision-making, and some are left wondering if this is really a place for them, if this is really a place for them. At the Community Foundation, we have a unique role to play. We play the role of bridging differences, of fostering hope, of building community. This is what the spirit of philanthropy means to us. It happens through our grant making, but it also happens through opportunities to create unlikely alliances and our ability to bring people together around solutions. Through our partnerships with organizations like the Jewish Community Foundation, Washington Interfaith Network, Interfaith Works, the Collective Empowerment Group, and Reed Temple CDC, we are bringing together faith leaders from across the region to discuss how we can operate in greater solidarity, in alignment, in allyship to rebuild historic ties and really get our community working on the same page. This endeavor is an integral part of our faith and philanthropy work, really emphasizing the importance of unity and cooperation across diverse communities. The spirit of philanthropy has also played out in partnerships with our donors. For example, the widow of Dr. Thomas Wyatt Turner created an endowed fund to honor her late husband's memory and legacy. As the son of sharecroppers raised in Southern Maryland, Dr. Thomas became the first African American to earn a PhD in botany in the United States of America, and he taught at several HBCUs across the country. The Dr. Thomas Wyatt Turner STEM Education Fund will foster the STEM education of African American students associated with his beloved St. Augustine Catholic School, not far from where we stand today. There's also the story of Naomi Horowitz, a former school teacher who loved the arts and loved opportunities afforded to her through education. Her commitment to her own family was to fund her grandchildren's education mostly through 529 plans. And upon her passing and our sharing with her family about our children's savings program, her family made the immediate decision to transfer the entirety of her fund to support kids right here in our region. We've come so close to achieving what many believed, and they tell me this all the time, was an unreachable campaign goal. But it's because of people like the families of the late Dr. Turner and Naomi Horowitz. It's because of people who remember the opportunities that this region has afforded them, and they are committed to paying it forward. People like our co-chairs, Karen Leader and Bill Taylor, like artist Hampshire Cowan, or longtime donors like Michelle Higgins and Terry Beatty, Dan and Karen Mayers, and the 14 other amazing people who've already made legacy commitments as part of our capital campaign, and it will support this community forever. The spirit of philanthropy has also played out in newer ways that we've been able to collaborate with our nonprofit partners. So not only did we fund over 2,700 nonprofits last year, totaling $95.9 million in disbursements, we are now offering endowment services for nonprofits who are looking to build sustainable funding sources for their organizations. Finally, I cannot underscore enough the role of the business community and the role that it plays in this region. Good jobs are a springboard for economic mobility. We need more good jobs. And good employers are also part and parcel of the civic and philanthropic infrastructure that is needed to build a thriving, an equitable, and a just Greater Washington region. Central to that role is someone just like Alex Orfinger, our honoree tonight. Alex has done an amazing job in bringing together business, philanthropy, nonprofits, and other members of our community to really examine the issues that are impacting us and create opportunities for shared responsibility and decisive action. As I look out here tonight, I see so many partners, peers in philanthropy, nonprofit leaders, business leaders, our community of givers, partners, and doers. And if you've not gotten involved, what are you waiting for? Come on, join us. We invite you to join us today. Your support and your partnership are crucial to building the kind of community that we are all proud to call our home.